You can in some ways, but generally, no. Um, but do I think it's worth it? Yes. Am I one? No. But her dog is going for a ride in a fancy Porsche. She's calling the police.
Normally, if like the owner is like really nervous and they look at me and like if something happened, I just say like I'm gonna myself. No, I usually say like. Guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is Jay Unleashed with the one and only Jayne Gallagher. This isn't going to be edited into the beginning of the podcast because I forgot to do it.
Jay and Gallagher. Jay and Jayne. There we go.
Yes, Jay and Jayne's pod. All right. Remember to follow, subscribe, leave a comment for what you want. Like next time we get together, what you want us to talk about, all those fun things. I did post and say that we're going to be doing a podcast and asked if anybody has any questions for us. And let's see here. All right, so our first one we got Nicole Doherty. Hey girl, love. We've interacted online a bunch of times. And I asked like, what would you want us to talk about? She said how to deal with entitled clients. And we're two good people to ask about that. I would say my first advice for entitled clients is build an online following and then publicly shame them. But I don't know if that
by name.
And tag. No, that's not super relatable probably. No, I honestly the short answer is don't deal with them. Like you don't need them. Like I don't know, like bye. Like if you're gonna be that annoying, beat it. Like you don't need any customer. What do you think?
You beat me to that don't word, but there's a reason. Because when people come to you as a professional and seek out your services, the playing field is leveled. I don't give two shits if you're a doctor, a lawyer, a politician. You're coming to me for my professional advice and service. So no, you don't call the shots. You see, we're at the same level here. And if you don't like what I have to say or what I offer, you can go down the street. You see. So there is absolutely no toying with that. And at any point, if a customer comes to me and they address me as I'm a suspect, like, I don't know, are you able to do this? Or do you drug my dog? Or did you do something to my dog? We're done.
Yeah.
We're done. So don't ever address me or come at me as I'm a suspect, because that is a breach in my ethics and my life. No, I'm not a suspect with your dog. And if you feel like that, our relationship is over with that accusation. Our relationship is over and you will never see me again.
Yeah, because it's just gonna it's just gonna be, it causes way too much anxiety because like we've all done it. We've all kept the clients that asked something happen and we groom them again. And the second time you're so anxious, like it's not worth dealing with. And then God forbid if something does happen, because we're human, they'll freak out. So it's just way better to not like.
Yes. Yes. Does that answer your question, Nicole? Are you still with us? Am I still with us? Is Jay still with us? We don't know.
I think we're trying. But no, that is really good because I mean it is hard though. I get it. And it's like it's not easy to get to that point. It's very hard because like groomers are people pleasery just in our essence to begin with. So it's so hard to like look at someone in the eyes and be like, no, like it is crazy. But that just comes with age and experience, I feel like. And you realize that like you said, you just have to reframe it in your head of like, I'm the professional. I'm telling you what we can do. I'm not. But also we don't like. this also happens to a lot of people who work in corporate. They get this mentality because corporate tells them like I have people that work for me after corporate, and like corporate drills into their head like you're gonna try and do this no matter what. And now we're like, okay, what? Like you can actually like not you don't have to like force through every groom. Like sometimes it's better for the dog not to.
Oh, absolutely. And again, if you change the perspective, right? I'm coming to you to fix my teeth. You come to me to fix your dog. We're right here when you walk into my shop. It's, when you
Yeah.
walk into my shop, I don't care what you do. What I care is what you're asking me to do with your dog. I don't care what you do. That playing field is level.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, the playing field is level. Yeah, you got to think of it as a level playing field because we're not because a lot of people too. There's a lot of like a lot of times like I hate to bring sex into it, but a lot of the dads will drop off and have this mentality of like we it's not like a real job, like we're just like playing with the dogs. It's like no, this is actually an important career. Like we're taking care of your animal.
Yeah.
Let's see. And then we got a Emily Lawn. Emily Lawn says groom shop horror stories are always entertaining. And we have a lot of groom shop horror stories. Um I will let me think of like the most recent one of a client. Um because I feel like I just had one the other day that I wanted to talk about. Um
You want me to go
yeah, do you have any right off the top of your head? Okay.
like you?
Let me look at my schedule to remember who I wanted to talk about.
Sending home with the wrong owners. Oh my God.
With what?
Twice it happened where we sent the wrong dog home with the wrong owner.
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
At the dog daycare I worked at, that happened once, which is crazy. Like so, but the clients didn't notice. like because we had two identical labs once, and then we like had to call, and we were like, "You don't. I don't think you have your dog."
The same. The owner actually said, I'm going to take Buddy out of the cage. Just out of it because she was like a favorite client of ours. We're
Yeah,
like, okay. And
and he
then
took the
all of
wrong
a sudden,
one.
the next client comes in and says, well, where's my dog? And we were like, wait, what?
That is the worst feeling in the world when you
And
don't know where a dog is. Oh my god,
so we called up the one. We said, Pat, do you have the right dog?
that's
She's
crazy.
she's she's driving around in her fancy souped up Porsche. Okay. And so the second owner who realizes that her dog is going for a ride in a fancy Porsche, she's calling the police.
Oh my
And we're
god.
like, wait a minute, she's coming back.
Yeah, like she's gonna be
Where's
right
the,
here.
the Porsche owner comes in and says, oh, here's Blizzard. It's not even his name.
Yeah.
Here's Blizzard. Here's your dog. And she goes, I called the police. And she said,
Oh
now
my god.
remember, I'm in New Jersey.
Yeah.
So a lot of times people just don't mess around. And I
Yeah.
hope that nobody gets out with the bad New Jersey mouth, but I have got to like recap this in the way she did it.
Yeah.
And she goes, what are you calling the police for? Because I took your fucking dog in a nice car for a ride? I don't want your dog. I want my own dog.
That's so funny. It's like a sitcom.
Oh my God. And of course, we looked at her and we were like, Pat, didn't you know it wasn't Buddy? She goes, no, I didn't know.
That's crazy. That is so hilarious. I mean, like, I understand the woman being freaked out, but like, girl, we knew where your dog was. You didn't have to call the cops.
But not
But
only that, the fact that like we had a long-standing relationship with the Porsche lady, right?
yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Like we were like, of course, get your dog. Never in a million years would we think that she took the wrong. Why would we think that?
that's nuts. I know. And then of course the other one shows up too.
Oh,
That is
and
so
the other one
awkward.
as like, oh God, like as boring as. me. She's like, yeah, talk. My dog's with somebody else. I'm calling the cops. I'm like, I can't. I can't. Yeah,
Yeah.
fun.
People, yeah, they just people some people just love to be a victim.
No, and I also, this was something I wanted to talk about. Do you ever have the client who just has absolute dumb luck? What do I mean by that? We have a great client. He has 7 dogs. Jay, I have 7 dogs. At no point
Mm.
is not one of my dogs off. Not one.
Yeah.
He just opens up the room and he comes in my door with the 7 dogs, no leashes. He walks out the room
That's
and stuff, no leashes. He's sitting on the bench with the dogs running back and forth, and I'm like,
yeah, that is so annoying.
how is that possible?
I don't know.
My
That's
dog
so
would
chaotic.
legit run to Idaho if it was off lead.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that
really?
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be able to handle like just that many. Like, that's too much off leash. No.
Right.
Like, I mean, cause like these two can go off leash. Like, they're good off leash, trained from like the house to the car and stuff. But but we still don't like doing. I couldn't do that like with more than two. Would be way too much. I don't even like doing it with two.
Shit, guaranteed one of my dogs would bite somebody and have to be quarantined for 14 days. Like, I'm serious. Like, what?
I know it's way too much.
But
Um,
as if that wasn't bad enough, we had the same thing happen. We had litter mates that were owned by sisters. We knew what we were, understand? We
yeah.
knew identical litter mates, and the sisters were coming in at the same time. We took all
Well,
the precautions. We had the ribbons of different colors, we had the leashes, whatever. But the receptionist didn't know that. Goddamn, she sent the
yeah,
dog to the wrong sister. Now that should be a bad ending. The one sister was like, yeah, whatever. The other sister, mother effed me and was like, I said, what do you want me to do? I mean,
yeah,
it's a happy ending. She never came back.
yeah,
Never
yeah. I
came.
mean, yeah. Some people. I mean, but it's like at the end of the day, we're all like human. Like, it's people are just so yeah. Like, I remember one time I had two identical golden retrievers
Yeah,
at the shop, and one was getting a like a 3/4 guide comb all over, and the other one was getting a feet trim.
I know.
So, so like we can already see where this is probably going, but so the the
Cannot.
the craziest thing about this story though is that like we did the grooms correctly, but they both came back to pick up their dogs at the same time, and the receptionist brought out the shave one first, and when they look identical, and the woman thought we shaved her dog and just start literally hysterically losing her shit. I swear she like fell to the floor, or at least like grabbed the wall and was like, what
I
did you
cannot.
do? And then the person's like, what? And just hands the dog to the other person. And the woman just like collects herself and is like, oh, sorry. And then we just bring her dog out with trimmed feet.
I've got enough. That you're making me remember all of this. There was this doodle owner, and she started to stretch her times, like in between grooms, and it was a big
Yeah.
black. And so finally she comes. Oh, Jay, I'm thinking about this, and I'm getting sick to my stomach. So she says, "Shave out the mats."
Okay.
Now I did not do this. I can't even remember what one of my employees did, and they shaved out the mats. Now you know what
Yeah.
that looks like.
Yeah.
You have tufts coming out and a shaved dog.
Yeah.
Wow, 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 wow. On social media, she writes in bloody letters, "Butcher," with blood dripping down.
So wait, the fuck? She was like Canva app or something. Like, wait, what? That's great. It's like the Dexter show logo. Like, what is happening?
Blood dripping down from Butcher, and a before picture of her dog and after that. We start getting death threats from her family that were like in Puerto Rico. They were like, "We're coming over and we're gonna come to your
What?
shop." And I was like, "Oh my god!"
In
Like,
Puerto Rico, you just drove over like 5 homeless dogs while texting this or whatever, or like, what? That's insane.
yeah,
That, like, death threats?
yes, we're coming for you, bubbles away. And I was like, They might, all because we. I mean, it's her fault." Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because yeah, that is really hard of, like, dealing with, yeah, like, shave and stuff, like, what yeah, 'cause I got another question here,
What is it?
Jess L, I think that's how EL, I think is the last name. How to explain to the clients that just because the dog isn't over the moon, excited to see you, and isn't choosing to willingly go with you over staying with their owner doesn't mean you are secretly beating it in the back. To like describe, like to like tell people why dogs are nervous. But also, yeah, so I want to do that, and also how you deal with checking in a matted dog. I have gone viral and created a online brand of comedically checking in a matted dog named Fluffy. That has become my lore. And
Okay.
how would you do it?
How do I check in dogs?
Or just like a matted dog. Like, what would you like? Do you first, like, one, do you take matted dogs? Do you like try to like demat? Is there a certain level where
Oh,
you
I do
stop?
not, Matt. I
Yeah.
do not at all.
Yeah.
And honestly, I've had people walk out the door. Um, but
Yeah.
I
Good. I mean,
had
beat it.
I had an employee. I'm really going down memory lane. This was an older woman. She retired at 75. So like she's in her 70s when she did this. There was a
Yeah.
matted dog. And she went up and the customer's like, "Humph, I want you to brush it out." And she got the brush and she said, "How does this feel?" And she brushed the owner's hair.
Such ripping there. That's iconic. I mean, a
She
70-year-old
went with
woman,
that
you
slicker. I
can't
was
say
like,
anything.
"Do you like it?" And we were like, "Oh." But
Yeah,
again, I do feel like only in New Jersey that this would happen.
I know. Can
Um,
we please write, like, or if I write, but you help me write a sitcom about a dog grooming workplace comedy and you and Donnie be in it, like, please?
we're
Like,
gonna do.
we could
We have
sell it. I
so
swear to
much
God.
gold. But
Like,
talking about a matted dog,
yeah,
um, and I always tell the customer the same thing. No, this is not about you. This is not about you.
yes,
You're not standing there getting brushed.
yeah, for
Dog
real.
is.
Mhm.
So this is not about you, not your birthday party. This is about your dog, and I don't do that. You
Yeah,
let the dog get mad at I didn't.
yes,
I
yeah,
did get a little like sassy pants about it. I do. But at the same token, like I have 7 poodles. Please don't come at me and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I know
yeah,
what it is to keep a dog in a certain length. And by the way, I do bring my dog up. And I say, "You see how the dog looks? Do you know why? Because it's
yeah,
every 5 days."
yeah. Yeah, every week you have to do like week like yeah, if you want a long length, like with Showgirl, it's weekly baths and like I brush her every other day.
Yeah.
Like brush and comb. Like
So,
I mean I know it's puppy coat, like, but it's still like because I want to save it as much as I can. Like I love the puppy coat. But
yes.
like it's yeah, people need to realize like it's a commitment. If you want that fluffy look, it's not easy. It doesn't like I think people just think the doodle hair is like just doesn't like is naturally long and flowing and curly when it's matted. I don't know.
And I also always bring up the scenario of we're dealing with animals that can only tolerate what a 2-year-old toddler can tolerate. So if your toddler
Mhm.
went to bed and had gum stuck in its hair, in
Yeah.
his or her hair,
Mhm.
would you brush it out? You
Yeah.
couldn't. So you're asking me to do the same thing on a dog who can only tolerate what your 2-year-old can tolerate. So stop with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like that is yeah, with the matting thing, yeah, it's just like it's no. Like shut up, we're not listening to you and you can
No,
leave. Like if someone's like
no,
I'm not like
no,
good,
no, no, no,
I
I
don't want a
can't.
matted doodle client anyway.
Yeah.
Um but yes. Oh yeah, so then the question from um her where she yeah, so like to what do you say to people when their dog's like super nervous at drop off always?
Okay. Yeah. My analogy is kids going to preschool. Some of them walk right in, and some are crying, kicking, and screaming. You
Yeah.
know, vomiting on the floor. It's very relatable again to children. So if your dog is completely sheltered and cocooned on a satin blanket in your home and you only take it out to go to the groomer, of course they're terrified. Their exposure is like, oh boy. And especially if you're an owner that says, brush out my dog, and you find a groomer that'll do it,
Yeah. Yeah.
they
They're
don't
gonna
want
hate
it.
it.
They don't want it. They don't want it. So
Yeah.
I'm always trying to connect dots that people can understand with toddlers or children and dogs, because that's
Yeah.
what we got.
And try to explain to them like that like energy transference and stuff like that like
Yes.
normally if like the owner is like really nervous and they look at me and like did something happen I just say like I'm gonna kill myself. No, I
Ah,
usually say like I'll be like actually that's
where's
the
the thing?
that's my well I mean online I'm gonna unalive myself. I say it like politically correct but that's what I usually say and they just hand me the dog usually and leave so
Yeah.
um so that's my advice. My advice versus Jane's advice. Um, ooh, this one's interesting.
Ooh.
Myth busting by Jennifer Hargrove. Myth busting. Myth busting on Flea's product techniques, tips and tricks on how to work fast at drying or cutting. Information about the ingredients in our products. Okay, there's a lot of questions there, but one of those Fleas. What's the best product for Fleas that you've used?
So, um, that fleas actually become resistant to flea products. And we
Oh,
would
makes
to
sense.
talk to our Florida groomers because they have to deal with it year round and we don't. Like, to me, I think in New Jersey, flea season is October and that's it. But they
Yeah,
become resistant. Like, there's products that they have to keep on creating to keep fleas off the dogs.
yeah.
But I recently had a blood test done that I didn't even know the doctor was doing. Did you see this? That
You
he
didn't know the
tested
needles? You're
he
like,
tested
"Wait."
for something called GGT, I believe. He said, "Well, because you've been in the pet industry so long, I had to test you for GGT." And I said, "Well, what is it?" He said, "It's a toxicity to the flea and tick products that come in on dogs. So when you're taking off the Seresto
Oh,
flea
yeah,
shampoo, you're using things." When they say wear gloves, wear the damn gloves. I didn't know we were absorbing these toxins into our body. I had no idea. We
yeah,
are. We are. So, in my own case, I only treat for fleas when necessary. I don't treat it prophylactically. So, in other words, I'm not doing it in case they get fleas. I don't do that.
yeah,
If I
yeah.
see any fleas, then they'll get treated. I
Okay,
use least powerful product on my dogs. It may be Advantage just for fleas.
yeah,
Why do I not do that with ticks? Ticks are not running away. I see them, I pull them off. And then you're going to say,
yeah,
but limes, but limes. Yes, but limes. They
yeah,
are then treated with, I believe it's doxycycline for a 3-week period.
yeah,
However, once a dog has limes, it kind of lays dormant and it
yeah.
doesn't go
You become
away.
like Justin Bieber, like always complaining. Just kidding.
It,
No,
it
but
may
like,
flare up, but
Yeah.
I'm okay with doing the treatment of the doxycycline rather than adding more toxicity that's going through my dog's body. It's just me. There are plenty of places that need to do this for
Yeah.
like overabundance of fleas. But where
Right.
my dog is concerned, I want less is more. Do you know? Like, I want
Mhm.
less toxins, even if it's on me. Like, even
Yeah.
if it's like I've got to do this more often or be more vigilant. I don't want that pulsating through my dog's body.
Yeah, because also with the tick, like, don't they have to bite the dog to die anyway? Like, when they are
Oh, with
treated?
the product?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, they're still gonna get Lyme disease. Like,
They may not. I think that the tick actually has to be engaged in their stupid activity for 48 hours to,
oh,
yeah, to
that's
transfer that
transfer it.
line
So they
stuff.
yeah. So it's like okay, so
Yeah.
they it's like yeah, with like well, what about like Flea shampoo at the salon? Do you use that?
Yes, we do. And
Or I guess what shampoos do you like? Did you say you like using iGroom? I've been using that. I love them.
I love iGroom. Johnny recently went on a major haul with Botanica. Um,
Oh, Botanica. Yeah, I haven't really tried any of that. Do you like it?
mind blowing. Mind blowing. It's mind blowing and it's amazing. Um,
Cool.
and I don't know the flea shampoo that we use. You have to ask Donnie because I don't know.
Okay. Is Donnie sponsored?
No.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Well, then we're not shouting you out, Bonatica. Wait, what is it? Hey,
Botaniqua.
Donnie. Yeah, Botanica.
Yeah.
I actually, dude,
Yeah.
I did get a sponsor for this podcast, the Farmer's Dog. I do need to do an
Oh,
ad read later. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, tips and tricks about like cutting down drying time. I think for me, honestly, like if I'm gonna answer this, it's just getting them super clean, bathing them more than once. Like if I actually wash my dog, like I do shampoo and then I do a coat treatment and then I do a conditioner and then I do an after rinse bathe, which I know sounds crazy. They dry so much quicker though.
okay. You know what I do? Especially with a dog who is, if they're in a towel, I wrap them in a towel. I actually start running the blow dryer over them while they're wrapped in the towel. So the heat and the air and everything is going into the towel. That's
Yeah,
one
that
of the tricks.
water.
Yeah, that's one of the tricks I do. The other one is,
That's
say
cool.
I have a dog that really wants a four blade, but they're really dirty. Listen, I get them as clean as I can, and then I wet shave them with the four, and then I blow dry them.
And then go back over.
Oh
Cool.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, yeah, obviously, but yeah, okay,
yeah,
cool. Okay, yeah, that's a good. So when the towel, so with the towel, so you're like blow drying through the towel, or like you have the
yeah.
towel on them, or
Swear to
through
God,
it.
the towel is on them, and I'm blow drying through the towel, and it's like getting into the towel, and then
Yeah, that makes
rip it off, and then it's great.
yeah,
It's great.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Okay, cool. All right, we learned a nugget of wisdom. Yeah, with like a towel on, still it helps absorb some of the water, and so that water's just not getting all over the table and in the
And
air, and yeah.
they're like laying down or whatever. So I've got the towel and I'm blow drying them right into the towel. Not till dryness,
Well,
obviously.
yeah, yes,
But
but to
yeah,
like get that initial all of that
yeah,
moisture off.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. Love that. Okay, and then we have do we have any more? Um yes, okay, it looks like we got one more because I just posted this a little while ago. Um Vanina Laraca. I don't know if I said
Oh,
that name right. I'm so
no,
sorry.
I love her.
You love her? Okay, I said
Yeah,
it right.
yeah.
Okay, she said, "How about the pros and cons of becoming NDGAA certified and how is the best approach to accomplishing this?"
Okay. So education on any level is never wasted and it's really important. As a
Yeah.
freestyler, every freestyle is born from breed profile. So, the more that you learn about breed profile and the execution of certain things are applied to freestyle. I am a freestyler. I will avoid breed profile grooms like I avoid the plague. I don't want
Yeah.
to do. But It's a necessary means to an end. Will being a master groomer help you in your salon? Your clients won't care, neither will the dogs. And it
Yeah, I mean,
could be a point of frustration because you can't apply that knowledge to your everyday pet.
yeah.
I mean, you can in some ways, but generally, no.
Yeah.
Um, but do I think it's worth it? Yes. Am I one? No.
And
I can.
I would say another con is, wouldn't it be really expensive too? Because like, how many breeds do you have to certify with?
Well, when you start finding out that the only Springer Spaniel that you can do a breed profile groom on is your own,
Yeah,
that's when it starts getting like, oh shit, like, oh God. However, it's just, and I also feel, oh God, I feel like everybody's going to hate this, but like breed
love this. This will be the
profile
first 3 seconds.
grooming is like in the competition ring, in the show ring, and that's it. And that's it. Or for you.
Yeah,
Because nobody can nobody can uphold what is necessary for those breed cuts. A pet
yeah,
can't do it. So it starts out strong and then the tires fall off. You're like, oh,
yeah,
shave this dog anyway. So, do I suggest you doing it? Especially if you're a purist for a certain breed? Yes. But if you're not and you're just trying to make a living, like for myself, I follow Asian stylists and I study under Asian stylists. That's where
love
my
that.
interest is. I don't give two craps about the sporting breeds. I don't want to groom them. I'm not going to hand strip. I can't. I have a dead thumb.
Yeah,
So
it's
for
hard on your wrist,
me,
but I do love a hand strip.
yeah, for me, no, I don't aspire to do that. But however, I will study till the cows come home. Asian stylist.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess that's a good lesson to learn, is to just find what you like. What is your end goal, I guess, with becoming master certified?
Right.
What does that mean to you? You know what I mean? Like, it does,
Yeah.
because it's not about, like, you don't need to do that to be a groomer, but it's
No.
like, it's why do you want to? Like,
Yes.
people like Nathan Austin and stuff, and Blake Hernandez, like, they wanted to, like, that to be their career as a master groomer and to teach others and
Yes.
stuff. But if you want to just work at a salon, like, it's not really necessary. I mean, I guess the pros and cons is what she asked, I guess. Um,
Yeah.
I guess
So
we kind of went through a lot
that
of
it.
them. What are the pros of being a master groomer?
If you were going to go into the competition ring or the show world, you probably need it.
Yeah,
You need it. But if you are looking into another avenue, another area of grooming, might not need, like for me, it's a moot point. It's a moot point. I don't need to do this.
yeah,
However, I'm not going to cut myself short because I still study Asian styling. I'm still in a program for master styling of Asian styles. I still study. So it's just, what do you want to study?
yeah, yeah. That's really what it is what you want to lean into. Yeah, because yeah, for me, because I don't even know if, like, it would be cool to eventually, like, get certified and all that stuff, but I want to just go have some fun and do, like, crazy freestyle grooms with Showgirl.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, that's what I aspire to more. But it's also different with me because I'm like, I also, yeah, I wouldn't be doing it, like, because I kind of already, like, have my brand or whatever. So, like, I don't just, it would just be kind of adding to that of just, like, having fun with it. It wouldn't, like, like, because I just want, because I've never done it. I want to compete because I've never done it. It just
yeah.
seems fun.
And I know for me, when I'm looking at a dog that's in a breed profile groom, I'm like, oh God, but if you do this, it would be so cute. So I'm always trying to deconstruct stuff.
Yeah.
My brain just works differently. I also never want to stick a dog in a box. They don't belong in a box, neither do we. So I like
Yeah.
free play because it just flexes freedom and working with what they are.
Yeah, it really does. I want to get into creative too. Like, I really want to carve out a skeleton on Showgirl next
Yeah,
Halloween.
yeah. So now everybody told me, but you're not going to believe this. My phone is dying. Ah,
Oh. Oh, your phone is dying. Okay, yeah. Well, we can wrap it up. I think we got pretty much through all of the questions here. This has been so much fun.
it has been.
I was double checking to see. Okay.
I don't know what we talked about, but we did.
I know. We did. We got through all of them. Thank you guys so much for coming in with the questions. And I never even ended up doing the intro. Guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is Jay Unleashed with the one and only Jayne Gallagher. This isn't going to be edited into the beginning of the podcast because I forgot to do it.
Jay and
Um,
Jay, we are. Jay and Jane. There we go.
yes, Jane's pod. All right. Remember to follow, subscribe, leave a comment for what you want. Like next time we get together, what you want us to talk about, all those fun things. Until next time, bye. Oh, and be on the lookout. I am doing a reaction series to Pooch Perfect. So
Oh,
I'm watching every episode and going in deep dive. So be on the lookout for those episodes. All right.